I had to turn my phone off and turn it back on. But behind these little trees, there's a bear walking on that road. Can you see it? Can you see the bear?
Do you see him walking on the path?
See the bear, you all?
You got to see a bear. Oh, awesome.
Sorry.
Come on up there, bud. They got free space.
I've never seen a black bear.
Don't ever go near a mother and her cubs, for sure. They'll huff, if they make a huffing noise, that's a threat. That's telling you to back off. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Share this out. There's a bear right here at Anakeesta Live.
I wonder what they're putting in down here.
Thank you so very much. Right up there.
Somebody's bumping the fence here.
I feel like walking around that way. All of a sudden, Donny's in the picture. What?
No.
Yeah, there's a little road right there, right there.
Move
Go
your
down
finger,
that road.
honey.
I meant to put my finger in the picture. Right there, that little road right there is right up to where we are. He's probably getting ready for the evening search for scraps.
Share this out.
Huh?
Hit the share button and share it out. Yeah, hit the share button. Thanks. Share it to Facebook.
It's not on my list. I don't have Facebook on this phone.
Okay. Well, share it out in text then. It's going behind the,
It's out of sight.
at the moment, yeah, it's behind the
Oh no, he's still there.
the mound of dirt. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Oh yeah, he got up higher. The truck didn't see it, or they would have stopped.
Mm-hmm. I might have to. Hi, Casper. Can you see it now? Can we see it? I'm not sure. Hi, Annette. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Let's see. Can you see the bear, honey? Can you see it? No? Yeah, it kind of went up on that mound of dirt beside the.
Someone told me there was a bear. There was. There is. We're trying to. It was crawling up through there. I don't know if you can see it.
It went up on a dirt mound.
Well, no, I don't.
It was on a dirt. It climbed up high, like on the dirt mound.
I've been trying to find him for 4 days. Really? He was walking up this path. I know. I was on the road. Oh, right there.
Oh, thank you. I don't see the bear at the moment, but it was right there. We showed it walking up the dirt road. Whatever they're building here, the bear was walking up the road. But I can't see it right now. I hope that music isn't a problem. Hi, Lily. Yeah, we saw a bear. It was walking right up this dirt road here, this dirt road. It walked down the dirt road first and then up the dirt road. This is United States of America. This is in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Anakeesta. I hope that music's not a problem. I might have to change. If that music's a problem, I'll have to change the, take the music out. This is the Smoky Mountains. Let me see. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is right next to us. It's in the opposite direction from where I'm looking right now, and that's why you see the bears, because they come down out of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and they wander around Gatlinburg. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Well, welcome, Casper from Canada.
Is it warm up there yet?
I don't think so. I mean, I think they're getting us. I heard that there was like well, I don't know which part of Canada, but one of our YouTuber friends is from Canada, and she said that they were having an April snowstorm. I'm glad we live in Tennessee. We did have an April snow. We did have a little April snow, but it didn't last. It did not last. Nope, it's not, but -9 and snowing. Do you see the bear anymore at all?
No, I don't.
I don't know if the bear will move out or not, but that was pretty cool. Hi, Doreen.
Yeah,
We were just,
first part of the chat. You can see.
yeah, if you watched the beginning, we were watching a bear walk up this little dirt road here. I don't know if it'll come back out or not, the bear. But that was pretty awesome. We've got season passes for Anakeesta though, so we will be back up here. Hopefully we'll see more bear. You saw a bear run across the street in front of you at dusk, but that was pretty cool. We saw one run across in front of us when we were with Kenny while we were driving under the sky lift for Anakeesta, and it was it ran across the road. It was a smaller bear though. I think this bear was fairly good size, don't you? I mean, it looked small because it's far away, but I think it was a fairly good sized bear.
Definitely, and being alone, it was definitely not a cub and not a mother.
It probably wasn't it probably was not a mother. It was probably a male bear. It could have been a young male bear, but
He was big.
it was by itself. So it was a good sized bear, I would say. I'll give you a little, while he's still looking for the bear, I'll give you a little, the sunset's going on over there.
Sunset.
Yeah, I don't know if the bear's going to come back out right now, so I'm going to show you I'll show you the sunset here. There's the tree top skywalk. The tree top bridge, that is. And here's the sunset right now.
Should we sit on our table bench here? Smoky. And watch the sunset?
I wonder if it'll be, I wonder how long it'll take for the sun to set.
You know, might be better from over here.
Huh? He wants me to bring it over here where there's no post in the way and let the sun set here in the Smoky Mountains. Oh, let me.
That should be pretty good with the clouds.
It does look pretty right now.
That's what I've got.
Yeah. You can get in the comments now if you want, since you're sitting. Hope everyone has a nice Easter. That's just a beautiful setting right there. Can you tell if there's wind or not? I'm trying to block it with my hat. Okay.
That I never saw.
You want to
Like camera action.
come over here and talk?
I need to.
Maybe we could come up with a Smoky Mountain sunset story.
Hang on, come on. Guys, everybody go to the Sky Talk Tea Talk.
A little clay break right there. Can you come up there, Tammy?
I can tell you the story of how the Smoky Mountains got their name.
The granny story or a different story?
Oh,
Granny Clampett story or a different story?
now Granny Clampett, she had a story that they got the Smoky Mountains because of her.
Yeah.
All the guys were hot for her when she was young. But no, I was thinking of another one. I heard it from a mountain. The mountain told me. And I'm going to go back and visit the mountain again and see if I can get him to tell the story right to the camera. But he told me the story. And it had to do with Paul Bunyan and everything that was going on back in that part of history. Because you see, back then these weren't called the Smoky Mountains. They were called the Fire Mountains. And
You hear the phone? I don't. I just want to put it under here.
in the United States, instead of the Great Plains, there was the Great Forest. And this forest had these beautiful trees, and the moss and the leaves on the ground were thick, like 10 feet thick. And the trees were tall and strong.
Look, it's that stone thing.
And it was called the Midland Forest because it was between the Fire Mountain and the Rocky Mountains. Well, it was decided by Paul Bunyan and Texas Pete that they were going to have to do something about the Fire Mountains. The fire was out of control. They didn't know what to do, so they decided that, the Indians would use a blanket to cover a fire, make smoke signals. And Paul Bunyan saw that, he had himself an idea. Well, Paul and Babe, they stuck a plow in the ground up southern Ohio. And they cut themselves across Ohio and Illinois, and then they turned south and cut them a big old swath all the way down to Louisiana, which nowadays is called Mississippi River. But back then it was just a big gully. And then Paul, he took his hunting knife and he cut underneath them trees where their roots were attached to the ground. And he reached down in them, grabbed a couple of trees, 4 or 5 trees, and picked them up off the ground, and the dirt and the trees all came up together. And then he shook it left and right like he was shaking a big old comforter on a king-size bed. And he shook it, and he shook it, and he twisted it left, and he twisted it right until the whole area from Louisiana all the way up to Illinois broke loose like a blanket. And then Paul hooked Babe up to it, and they dragged it east. And they walked right through them Fire Mountains, dragging all them trees and moss and leaves and stuff from the Midland Forest right over the fire mountains and put them out. They knocked that fire down. And that's why the mountains have so many trees on them, and why the leaves and the dirt in the ground is so thick, because that ground was once over on the forest land, the Midland Forest. Yep, he yanked that whole thing out. It was as big as the state of Alabama, Arkansas, half of Texas. Yanked that big old blanket of earth and trees and snuffed out the fire mountains. Of course, you know, the mountains never really gave up. They never did go out. Underneath all that land, everything that Paul brought from the Midland, still underneath those mountains, there's an ember burning. Ember burning. That's why they're called the Smoky Mountains now. And that's how the Great Plains were made, because it used to be the Midland Forest. So Paul did two things. He put out the mountains, and he made the farmland. All the farmers moved in there after that. Started to build this country's breadbasket. I'll have to tell it in a really old voice next time. Yep, old Paul. He ain't down there in Blue Ox Babe. They threw that blanket of trees and dirt over that fire and snuffed it out. There's a few embers burning down underneath there somewhere, though. Just a reminder. They used to be the fire mountains.
Beautiful sunset.
You could even get a little better.
Yes, you are. Okay. I know.
The way the trees silhouette the sky. It takes a real tidy brush and paint. One of these trips, this next couple times we come up here, I'm going to bring my paint and paint something. Not sure what.
I mean, this would be a good thing to paint. The sunset with those trees like that. Hi, Box Fan D. Hey, Griswold. Spaceman. Annette.
No, that's what it was.
She said that he worked on a ship.
Tara said she went back to the beginning and saw the bear.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go back to the beginning, you see the bear. It's a beautiful sunset, isn't it?
When you live in the mountains, you have to decide if you want the sun in your eyes in the morning or at night. Unless you live at the top of the mountain. But I don't know too many people live at the top of the mountain because of the wind. Wind and the weather is really, really too strong up there. But one side of the mountain gets more rain than the other too. It seems like we have better weather than the south side or the west side of Tennessee.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain, Dee, thankfully, because, you know, we had those wildfires. And then in the last week or so, we've been getting some rains. So that was good. We really needed them. It was too dry here.
I mean, it took us 45 minutes before we even got up here.
Yeah, I know. I
Sunset comes a lot earlier in the valley than it does on the mountaintop. The mountainside kind of looks like one of those little marble games when you put the marble in at the top and it zigzags its way down to the bottom. All the roads.
It was about 68 degrees here earlier, and then it's supposed to drop into the low 60s this evening while we were up here. I don't know if it drops more in the middle of the night or not, but tonight, but it in the mountains the temperature can drop at night. Once the sun goes down, it can get quite chilly up here. I always tell people that at least bring a sweatshirt or something just in case. Hi, Teresa.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the sun to go down.
Yeah.
Finish up our live at sunset and the colors fade.
Oh, that's the tree.
Is that the tree goes back
That's
and
the tree. Yeah. Yeah, I can see straight.
I guess sunset's a little longer
Trust me, boy. Just trust me on that one.
when you live at the top of the mountain.
You know what time it officially says it sets tonight?
Well, it was like 8:05 or 8:06 or something like that. But of course, it doesn't matter because we're, looking over the top of a mountain that's higher than us. So if we were up there, we'd still be seeing it. I'm looking at the reflection on the clouds. It's starting to die out. That red's pretty red over there still. That spot's starting to fade. Yeah, I think the last time we recorded a sunset in Gatlinburg was when we were at the Appy. Appy.
Well, that was a year ago.
Yep.
That was a year ago, my birthday. And my birthday is in April, so.
Yeah.
I can hear the birds.
It was going up there, really. Red clouds above us for some reason. We might get another splash of color because the clouds above us have turned red, kind of pinkish red. But the clouds over the mountain are on their night color. Maybe one one more splash of color coming.
We hope everybody has a happy Easter,
Yep. Big day tomorrow.
Resurrection Day.
Resurrection.
Amen, Tara said. Hey, Charlene. Hi, Ryan.
Oh my God.
Hi, Chris's Clever Craft.
Yeah. Turned red again. We got a little splash of color. One more brush stroke from the hand of God. As the sun goes to take its rest. Last night was a full moon. I don't see one right now. A full moon. I can't think of a mountain poem that I already know.
Dee's going to be live tomorrow after her premiere at 5 Mountain Time. She lives in a box truck in Quartzsite, Arizona, but she's also building out her car into a mini camper because it's a little more challenging now for her to drive that big vehicle. So she likes to get out into nature and go camping, so she's building her car out into a minivan.
Huh.
So you can tune into her channel. You can drop your link, Dee, if you want.
Yeah. Are you friend with the boxer Van Dam? What was his first name? Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Maybe you were friends with him.
Hi, DQ.
I tell you, that red's not giving up yet.
Yeah, we got a little more.
Well,
We got a little more.
Came back a little.
Well, it's orange on my camera.
Mm-hmm. Live streams don't zoom in, right? Okay. Good spot. Good spot.
Thanks for joining us, Annette. Happy Easter. We're not going to be much longer. We just wanted to see the sun go down. At the beginning is a bear. We saw a bear walking around up here. Not up here where we are, but I mean, just below us.
Yeah, probably 200 yards away.
Your message? Let's see. She wants to know if you saw her message. Scroll through.
Shaking his hands. Shaking his hands. Just a few more lights I painted all day long.